Hello, this is Carter Krawchuk here, and I'm majoring in communications. The video that I've chose is "Where Is the Love?" And even before this project started, I loved listening to this song. I was actually going to do it as my song before. I realized that it had to be before 2022, so I do listen to this song even today. It's a great song, and it really just has came out in 2003 and has some strong points about violence, discrimination, inequality in our world, terrorism, inequality happening in this world today, and why people aren't showing the love that needs to be for everybody in their different cultures today. They're not showing unity, and it really just ties in very strongly to global goal 16, peace, justice, strong institutions, because these lyrics both communicates safer communities, fairness, and global cooperation. So to analyze this video, I've chosen three terms from the textbook, and the first one would be culture, which is in chapter 6, page 55. The second one would be selective attention in chapter 6, page 57. And then the third term would be Prozacs, which is chapter 5, page 48. These terms really apply to this song. I felt the best, and they just show value, and cultures really just dive right into it here. So for term one, I chose cultures, and cultures is a shared system of values, beliefs, and practices that guide how people and groups and help communicate and understand meaning. In the textbook, an example of this is how they explain some cultures values direct communication while others prefer indirect styles to maintain harmony. And this was on page 55. This shows how cultures affect how messages are sent and interpreted. In this video, it highlights at 250 to 317, where police are shown chasing down a black individual, an African American man, and the lyrics just really talk about how it's just inequality and justice. The moment really illustrates how our social and cultural systems and institutions reinforce inequality, and does a great job of showing how everybody's culture needs to be more aware and necessary for building fairness and peace directly in this world. And it really directly assimilates to global goal 16. So term number 2 would be selective attention. And selective attention is when we focus certain information and ignore others and kind of distract the world around us. This textbook gives us an explanation. This describes how we might listen to one person in a noisy room and while turning off the background chatter, not really think about other stuff going on, really just focusing on what we want to hear, and what we don't want to hear, we kind of just turn off inside our brains. And in this music video, audience notice that they might be getting ignored. There's a bunch of question marks throughout the music video, and people in nowadays just kind of focus on what they want to focus on and really ignore other problems that's going on in the world. And around 318 to 325, there's flashes of war and destruction and children getting caught in violent places. These images are really uncomfortable, and viewers might want to turn them out. And the song challenges you to focus on the hard truths to help better understand the world, and instead of just selectively picking our country and focusing on what's going on where we live or you live at the time, but really focusing on other people's communities and other people's problems. The third term is Prozacs, and the Prozacs is the study of how people use space and distance to communicate meaning, whether through closeness, separation, or boundaries. And in the textbook, in chapter 5, page 48, the textbook gives us an example on how cultures stand close and show warmth, while people accept more personal space. And this demonstrates that distance itself communicates meaning. And in the music video, Prozacs is shown around 237 to 242. When there's a group of children together, their physical closeness communicates solidarity, innocence. And in our world today, children are pretty unaware of what's going on. And when you're a child, you just really have friends, and you really unite with people, and as you get older you get to understand the world, and it's a little bit more violent and divisional. And elsewhere in this video, the children's Prozacs illustrate hope and togetherness. So in conclusion, reflecting on this activity, I realized how powerful nonverbal communication really is, shaping messages about peace and justice, the visuals of culture inequality, children's closeness and selective focus on violence make the message of "Where's the love" resonate even more than just the lyrics. The question marks in the videos, just really trying to post down on where's the love, and how children just focus on that most. And the skills that I want to practice is selective attention, not ignoring other issues, but really paying attention to stuff that's difficult, not just stuff going on in my world. But by analyzing cultures and selective Prozacs, I've learned to communicate and can inspire more peace around the world and justice. So thank you.